Hello, my Nintendo enthusiast, 8895 here with a brand new video. This video we are going over the Metacritic score and a couple of reviews for Paper Mario and the Origami King. So far it has an 81, which for the Paper Mario series isn't really that big of a surprise, to be honest. I would say it's probably right in the middle, but maybe towards the lower of the two. Oh, cool. It's number 31st best Switch game of 2020. 31st best Switch game of 2020. Wow, okay. Comic Book Gaming, 100. Games Radar, 90. Hobby Consolas, 90. Every it, 84. VG 247, 80. Gaming Bible, 80. PC Mag, huh, okay. 58. You would think PC Mag, there's review PC games, but it might mean something else. Let me grab a couple of reviews here really quick. Nintendo Insider, creased and folded with meticulous care. Paper Mario The Origami King is a cut above the rest that sees the paper crafted series back at its best since the rightly lauded Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door. The mustachioed paper cut-out's journey to liberate Peach's castle offers a personality packed with adventure that's worth setting out on, and one that will be remembered for the laughter, thrills, and standout moments that it delivers. I have a feeling that a lot of these reviews are going to mention Paper Mario and Thousand Year Door, and that's something that's going to be really interesting, especially when we look at the other Paper Mario Metacritic scores, because there's a really cool fact, in my opinion, about it. Games Radar, really quick. Paper Mario The Origami King is fun, lighthearted, and a celebration of Super Mario with a strong story, great humor, and brilliant characters. That's at least good to see. By the way, I have not gotten a copy of this game. I'm going to buy it the day that it comes out. So I'm really excited. This game is one of my most anticipated games for this year. But I am also keeping my expectations on check because I don't want to be burnt out on it. GameSpot given 8 out of 10. With a newfound combat system that steals the show and offers a novel take on turn-based combat, its winking, naughty, and adventuring shine all the brighter. Its world and characters might not be the series' best, but still able to consistently throw left turns, good gags, and smart surprises at you. Each piece of the Origami King elegantly fits into its whole, taking its irreverent flair to new heights. The Paper Mario series has recently shown that being clever and being smart are two different things, but thankfully it's once again managed to be both. So that's good. Coming from GameSpot, they are super strict on their reviews. Game Informer, 7.8 out of 10. As a series, Paper Mario constantly explores new concepts and mechanics, which is exciting, but that comes with plenty of risks. Origami King's biggest chances don't pay off in a satisfying way. I enjoy Mario's hijinks and all the misfits he encounters, but the new ring-based action needs refinement. Oh, okay, that's like the only review we've seen that has mentioned the gameplay part. I hope Paper Mario's next twist on the combat can rise to the same level as its humor. I'm really interested in the combat. That's the thing overall that's really interesting. IGN, 7 out of 10. The Origami King is a truly likable game despite the shallowness of its new spin on gameplay. Its characters are winsome, its visual design is gorgeous, and its world is fun to explore. And its storytelling is outside the box and playful. At the same time, however, it can be so much more. Combat is largely unfulfilling, and your journey as a whole lacks meaningful choices. For a series with RPG roots, that's a real shame. Yeah, so it looks like a lot of people, it seems like you have some people who are for the combat, but then you have some people who are not for it. Oh, sorry, I want to see what PC Mag had to say. 6 out of 10. Paper Mario The Origami King is a fun, colorful JRPG that trips itself up on either overthinking or underthinking one of its core elements. Besides the highly entertaining boss fights, the unsatisfying puzzle-based combat system misses the mark. Highly entertaining boss fights, really? Because that's the thing, like, out of all the trailers, that really disappoints me about this game, because the boss fights are like, here's scissors, here's stapler. I don't know. So that's really interesting that PC Mag thinks that the boss fights are really good. Now let's head back in time and look at all the other reviews for past Paper Mario games. Starting with, of course, Nintendo 64, Paper Mario. Got 93 on Metacritic and the user score is 9.1. like I said before, I recently completed Paper Mario, the Nintendo 64 version, on my Nintendo 64 last month. And I played Thousand Year Door and completed that game years ago. And I recently just completed Paper Mario for Nintendo 64, and I think the game's good, or even great, I should say, but it's not Thousand Year Door. I love this user review, by the way. Neat QT. Cast 10 out of 10. Story 6 out of 10. Fun 9 out of 10. Gameplay 9 out of 10. So the game gets a 9 out of 10, even though the story is a 6 out of 10. That doesn't make any sense. So it's hilarious to me that so many people, like different reviews, mentioned the Thousand Year Door. And Thousand Year Door is the highest one. However, it has a lower Metacritic score than the original Paper Mario. The original Paper Mario has a 93. Thousand Year Door has an 87, but they both share the exact same user review score. I don't know. I just think that's kind of funny to me. I want to see the lowest review. Game Informer, wow. Really surprised by that they are one of the lowest. Maybe not the lowest, but yeah, let's see. Because usually they're not like that strict on review. Oh wow, they are the lowest. Their art and combat are killed in their tracks, but the game's downright shameful dialogue. Really? What? Shameful dialogue. I disagree 100% about that. The dialogue in Thousand Year Door is hilarious. It still holds up to this day. I feel like the Nintendo 64 version does not. Nintendo Power, rest in peace. Hardcore RPG fans, wait for Batsing, Kados, everyone else plan on following the most hilarious yarn spun in years. Oh jeez. Oh my gosh. GameSpot gave it 9.2. It's practically overflowing with wonderful, funny characters, memorable subplots, inventive gameplay, and beautiful visuals, and it's lengthy and quite challenging to boot. Wow, dang. That's crazy. Alright, so that was Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. Now let's head over to Super Paper Mario. Has an 85. And an 8 user score, so yeah, let's see some reviews for it. Of course, the lowest is only a 7. Really, dude? A 7 out of 10? That was the lowest, and then Thousand Year Door got a 6 out of 10 from Game Informer. Play.tm. When push leads inexorably to shove, there are probably 2 good games here. The problem is that you have to play both at the same time. Those of us that would have preferred a pure platformer or indeed a pure RPG experience will suffer the most. Those that are happy to live with the combination will find a compelling experience with well-written dialogue, innovating play dynamics, and bucket loads of Nintendo charm. Huh, interesting. I want to find Game Informers here because I really want to see what they said. GameSpot, there's so many publications that have like game in their title. Game Trailers, rest in peace as well. There are a few hangovers from its prior design that keep it from reaching the upper echelon of video gamedom, but next to Zelda, you won't find a more robust or addictive game available for the system. Oh, okay, so they're talking about when Super Paper Mario came out in April of 2008, I want to say, maybe 2007. Yeah, no, to April 2007. And yeah, there wasn't as many games, and Super Paper Mario was actually a really good one. Game Informer 9.5. Wait a minute. Game Informer gave Super Paper Mario a 9.5 out of 10. Really? Super Paper Mario's seemingly simple concept, giving the player the ability to flip between 2D and 3D worlds, pays off in level designs that are nothing short of brilliant. A 9.5. Are you serious? I mean, I love Super Paper Mario, but whoa. Sticker star. 75. And the user score is 5.6. I agree more with the user score. I would actually give it lower. The thing that blows my mind, this is the lowest rated Paper Mario game. Paper Mario as a franchise, it has gone downhill from Thousand Year Door, in my opinion, but a lot of people seem to kind of agree. But it's still, if we're going off of meta scores, it's still labeled as a good game franchise. It's swimming in 7s. This is Super Paper Mario, let me see, 85. And then, of course, Sticker Star, 10 points less at a 75. Wow, a whole bunch of publications reviewed it. There was one negative and the rest are mixed. Let's go. Okay, Metro Game Central. A horrible disappointment that not only fails to capture the magic of its predecessors, but seems oblivious to what made them popular in the first place. Yep, Metro Game Central pretty much hit it on the head. Let's see what Game Informer gave it, because it seems like that's the running theme of this video. Game Informer. No. 88? Dang, dudes. Sticker Star is absolutely worthy of the Paper Mario name. No, it is not. I disagree 100%. What did IGN give it? 8? Okay. Here's the thing. I know it's not really right for me to sit here and say, like, oh, let's see what Game Informer gave this Paper Mario game versus this Paper Mario game, because, of course, same publication, different reviewers, I'm assuming. Yeah, different reviewers. Now let's check out Color Splash for the Wii U. 76. So like I said before, Origami King falls right behind Super Paper Mario, but more towards Color Splash here. So it is towards the later of that half, since there's been 6 Paper Mario games. Well, I don't know. Do I really want to include Paper Mario? Yeah, why not? We'll include Paper Jam. Giant Bomb, dude. Nice. A dreadful combat system brings down an otherwise beautiful and funny Mario adventure. I believe Dan Reichert reviewed that. Oh, that's awesome. All right, let's see what Game Informer gave it. By the way, I love Game Informer. I'm not at all going after them. It just kind of blew my mind that they kind of give Thousand Year Door and lower, like what was 6.8? Oh my gosh, 8.5. Okay, Color Splash's RPG elements might be paper thin, but fans of the series won't be disappointed with the latest adventure. While the game's combat isn't much deeper than Mario's paper thin body, this plumber's antics and colorful world are worth the price of admission. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't play all of Color Splash, so to me, you didn't have to verse against enemies, and that takes the point out of the whole RPG mechanic. Like, the whole battle system is thrown out the water. You can't, there's no reason to battle against enemies. Yeah, I think this one's more of the decisive ones. Let's look up Paper Jam. Was it Mario and Luigi Paper Jam? It should point me to, yep, there we go. Mario and Luigi Paper Jam. 76. Wow, the exact same as Color Splash. Slant Magazine. Because creativity comes at the cost of cohesion, the whole adventure turns into one irritating minigame. Yeah, no, it does, because there was no reason for Paper Mario to even be in this game. Because all he did, like, he was part of the battle mechanics, but whenever you wanted to use him, or, like, be as creative, like in the Paper Mario franchise, it actually turned to a minigame, and they weren't fun. 88, wow, Paper Jam doesn't disappoint while not dramatically changing the formula previously established, but it ranks higher than Mario RPG Pantheon thanks to its improvements in pace, willingness to trust its players to figure out the mechanics, and its goofy multi-Mario-verse premise. It was pretty cool seeing all these multi-Mario universes, but, like, I don't know about that. So from what I learned in this video is that I don't really agree with Game Informer's reviews of the Paper Mario games. However, Paper Mario the Origami King is reviewing, I would say, okay, honestly. At 81, I kind of thought it was going to be 60s, maybe in 50s. And that's what I was afraid of. Like I said before, this game is one of my most anticipated games for this year. However, my expectations for the game are definitely in check, because I don't want to be, I don't want to overhype it and then it's just not good. I'm interested to see where the story goes. I'm a little bit nervous about the battle mechanics, because it's not the battle mechanic that, we all know and love and that kind of worries me a little bit. Hopefully it's absolutely good and creative. I am glad that they are changing it a bit. However, it would have been nice to go back to the original gameplay mechanics. I don't understand why they can't go back to it. I mean, I get it because Mario and Luigi, that series has the exact same battle mechanics. However, are they going to make a new Mario and Luigi game for the Switch? Because I think people would rather just play Paper Mario with the old battle mechanics on the Switch than a Mario and Luigi game. But I don't know. I'm excited for the Origami King. I hope it's good. I'm hoping to make a first impressions video on it this Saturday. So with all that being said, thank you guys for watching this video. And as always, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe button if you're not subscribed. Smash that bell, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, see ya.